Hello. So now I'm going to talk about how to get a temporary restraining order, also known as a TRO. If you haven't seen my other video where I talk about the three different types of domestic violence cases, the three categories, please go watch that video so that you have a better understanding. And then come back and then come watch this video, which gives you more details about how to get a temporary restraining order, also known as a TRO. So there are two main ways to get a TRO in the state of New Jersey. Um, the first way is to go to your county courthouse, go to the family division, and simply tell them that you're looking to get a TRO, right? They'll give you some forms, you'll fill the papers, explain yourself, and the staff will take those papers over to the judge, who is going to review the papers right away. In some cases, they'll even ask you some questions. The judge might ask you some questions to get more clarity or more understanding, and then in order to decide whether to grant a TRO or not, right? Now, if the TRO is granted, and in most cases they are, right? I mean, if something actually happened and there's a concern, in most cases the TRO will be issued by the judge. It gets served on the individual that it is against, the defendant, telling them the date and time to come to court so that we can have a trial on whether the TRO becomes a permanent restraining order. So the first way is through the courthouse, through the judge, right? The second way is through the police. You can walk into a police station and tell them, here's what happened. I want to get a restraining order. And they will take a narrative and they will call the judge. There's always a judge on call. The judge will review the narrative and decide whether to issue the TRO immediately or whether not to issue it. Another way by which the police can help you get a restraining order is if there's an incident, whether there's a fight on the front lawn, at the pool, wherever it is, or even in the apartment, in the house. The neighbors can hear the noise and call the police, or the neighbors, they see what's happening outside and there's danger from one person to another person. They call the police. The police come to the scene. They interview everyone that's involved. They identify whom they believe to be the alleged victim, and they'll counsel them. They'll tell them, listen, you have a right to get a restraining order. We can help you to secure that. If the alleged victim decides to get a restraining order, then the police, in some cases, they'll take him or her back to the police station and process it, call the judge, give him or her the narrative, and the judge decides. Or in some cases, they'll just simply take the narrative from you and then go do the work at their station, and the restraining order gets generated. Either way, whether you get the TRO by going to the courthouse or through the police, whether at the station or on the scene, the TRO gets issued. It passes to a judge, right? It gets issued, and the the defendant, right, gets a copy of it. They get served. Until the defendant is served, there cannot be a trial. But the defendant gets served with the date and time when they have to come to court, and a full-blown trial is held on whether the temporary restraining order becomes permanent or not. And there you have it. This is Attorney Ade Omojola from Omojola Law, and I am looking forward to solving your legal problem. Hello, this is Attorney Ade Omojola from Omojola Law, located right here in Jersey City, New Jersey. I have been practicing for over 14 years. I cover the areas of litigation, domestic violence, restraining orders, DUIs, driving under the influence, and also immigration. You can search Omojola Law into your favorite search engine. Just enter OMOJOLA LA space LAW. And it'll pull up our website, locations, and other information by which you can contact us. Again, this is Attorney Ade Omojala from Omojala Law, and I am looking forward to solving your legal problem.